Elon Musk, through Doge, has three goals he's trying to attain. And believe me, one of those goals is not government efficiency or cost savings. That's all smoke and mirrors. The three goals are quite simple. One, chaos. Two, secure Musk's businesses. And three, steal information. And here's what I mean by all that. The first option, chaos. That's what he's doing now. They're slashing people, they're rerouting stuff, they're making things just a mess. And they're doing that with Donald Trump's blessing. I'm sure that's part of the deal. Donald Trump wants chaos because that kills the, quote, deep state. That kills the people who control Trump, who can put control on Trump and limit his crazy ideas. Donald Trump wants chaos. And I'm sure that was the deal he struck with Elon. But Elon has two other goals. The other one is to make sure that his existing businesses are not facing any regulation. Notice that investigations into his enterprises have gone away. That there is a concerted effort to embed Starlink into our air traffic control and into our space program. So that's the business side. The third thing, and probably the absolute worst, is here is the real reason for Doge. The Doge is an info mining operation. Their job is to get all of the information on everyone, to create that master database, the one that knows that your social security information, your health information, your employment history, your military record if you have one, your VA records, your Small Business Administration records, your student loans, your Department of Agriculture interaction. And you don't even have to be a farmer for that. If you ever got food stamps at all, or if you ever even applied for food stamps, or SNAP as it's called now, then you're in the database. Understand that consolidating that database is important because the database that they're working with now, the big databases, are all culled from the internet. They're culled from what you looked at, sometimes what you bought, your posts on social media, but it's culled information. The difference between that and the information the government has hard information. They know the day you were inducted into the Army. They know the operation you had that was paid for by Medicare or Medicaid. They know the amount of the student loan that you had and how much you've paid or not paid. They know the amount of the small business loan that you've taken out and how much you've paid and not paid. They know, for instance, if you got food stamps 50 years ago for a month. They'll know that. And when they couple that with the information that they already have from social media, from your buying habits, from everything that you bought on Amazon for the last several years, go in and look. Look at your order history. It's there. Years of your order history is available for you to look at. And if you don't think they're not using that, you're insane. Your Amazon viewing habits. What do you watch on Prime? What do you like? What do you not like? So what this does is it provides a massive tool. It basically allows them to manipulate the entire population of this country down to the micro level. They know if you've had, like I've had surgery for cataracts. I don't have this magnificent good vision. I basically have little plastic lenses that are embedded in my eyes. But they'll know that. It's not a common fact. Of course, it probably is now that I said it on social media, but that's the point. They're going to put all this information together, information they shouldn't have. And so we need to do something. And what I suggest needs to be done is that Elon Musk and all of his Doge participants be detained indefinitely until we determine the amount of damage they've done. And in addition to that, I think that we should add to that detention the tech oligarch bros, Bezos, Zuckerberg, Thiel, and maybe even Thiel's tool, J.D. Vance. These people should be in detention until we understand what they're doing. And let's not forget Curtis Yarvin, the philosopher of this group, the one who wants to do away with countries and instead have corporate power structures to run your life. It's not great being run by a country. It's not great having to deal with laws and stuff like that. But it is so much worse if you're dealing with a corporation. If the corporation can control what you do, the corporation can monitor your activities, and the corporation can decide what you get and what you don't get. Whether that's healthcare or money or food or clothing or whatever it is. So that's the real evil of Elon Musk and Doge. It's not the greed that he's causing, that he's getting off of his Starlink, and matter of fact, that should be nationalized, and other business enterprises. It's not the chaos he's causing for Trump. We've seen that sort of stuff done before, and we can fix that. The true evil in what they're doing is that they're compiling minute, detailed information on every living person in this country. And that is wrong.